Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here on Storytime with me. As always, I am so happy to be here. Thank you so much for sharing your special time with me here on Storytime, and of course, learning and enjoying amazing stories. So thank you for being here. And today we have another great book, another one coming back, LUCA'S Special Blanket. And this one is written by Deniese and illustrated by Stella. Good morning to you and welcome to Storytime. LUCA'S Special Blanket, a gift from Grandma. Yes, indeed, a gift from us here to you. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you're ready. And a big, big thank you to Deniese for the permission to read this book here on Storytime. And yes, she is from Jamaica originally, but living in Uganda right now. So thank you so much, Deniese, and happy to share this book here on Storytime. LUCA'S Special Blanket. Yes, a gift of love from Grandma. Think of your grandparents and all the special love that they've given us over the years. Thank you so much for being here. And to mind, of course, many come to mind, but Grandma Cindy, this one's for you. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And my own grandma, Grandma Celia, thank you so much. Love you to bits. I am glad you're here with me on Storytime, enjoying it. And I hope that you have wonderful memories of your grandparents and are ready to share some of them with us today. Thank you for being here. I am super glad we're here together. Happy Friday. How is it where you are? And please, please, please do let me know where you're joining in from. And of course, do send us comments. I will see them later. I will be checking them and definitely saying hi back to you. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody, for joining us from all over the world. And I hope too that you are well, getting back ready to go into school. If you're out here in the US or elsewhere where school will be starting, thank you so much for joining in. I absolutely love the times that we spend here together. What a week it has been. What a week it has been. Just a reminder, this has been our week today, right? We've had Papa, Do You Love Me? And then we went into What Sound Is Morning, and then The Keeper of Wild Words. And then, of course, we were on the Wings of Words with Emily Dickinson yesterday. And today we're back with LUCA'S Special Blanket. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you love it. Amazing stories that we've shared here on Storytime. And I am ready to share this one with you. LUCA'S Special Blanket, a gift of love from Grandma. I will give you a minute or two to settle down while I get ready as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Thank you so much for being here with me. All right, so we're going to get started with this one. I hope you have all that good stuff that you need, your snack, your cozy blanket, everything that you need to be ready for this story time. Here we go. LUCA'S Special Blanket, a gift of love from Grandma. written by Deniese and illustrated by Stella Hung, and of course published by Deniese herself. Thank you so much for this wonderful book, a book of magic indeed. It says, for all the wonderful grandmas out there, whether by blood or love, thank you for needing blankets. Yes, indeed, all the amazing grandmas. Makes me think of my own grandma too. Luca's grandma lives far away on a tiny farm where she has lots of special animals. Where does your grandma live? There is a tiny three-legged dog who loves to play, a cow with only half a horn and no tail. And there is a cat who can't see. And best of all, there is her sheep whose wool has lots of colors. Oh, I love all those animals. Luca loves visits from Gran Gran, who always wears a pink and purple jacket. She tells him all about her special animals. The sheep is his favorite. Luca is always sad when it is time for grandma to go back to her farm. He stands with his mommy and waves as she walks away. She waves back at him and blows him a kiss. Gran Gran, he weeps. I know, honey, mommy says. Gran Gran will be back as soon as she can. Grandma is sad to leave Luca too. When she gets home, she finds that her house feels big and quiet. She decides to make Luca a special gift. She knits him a soft, warm blanket using wool from his favorite sheep. Grandma puts the blanket in a box, wraps the box up in tissue paper, and ties it with a bow. Then she walks to the post office and sends it by special delivery. Oh, send that love. One morning, the postman arrives with something for Luca, a parcel with a note which says, "My dearest Luca, I made this blanket on my farm with wool from my sheep. When nights are cold, it will keep you warm. In each stitch is a special kiss for all the days I will miss. Love, Gran Gran." Oh. Luca loves his blanket. It smells like cinnamon and warmth, and most of all, his Gran Gran. He names it Blankie. Luca and Blankie become best of friends. He takes Blankie everywhere, and together they get into lots of mischief. Sometimes they are superheroes, and sometimes Blankie is a kite. Blankie is also an excellent picnic blanket. Well, and a wonderful magic carpet. Oh. But best of all, Luca loves to hold Blankie while he sleeps. With Blankie close, Luca has magical dreams. As magical dreams of extraordinary animals and super cool machines. But one morning, while Luca and Blankie are playing hide and seek with Daddy, Blankie snags on the table. Oh no, this is the beginning of a rough day for Blankie. At lunch, Blankie's corner gets dipped into Luca's soup. Oh no. And then at dinner, Luca doesn't like his vegetables. Almost all the Brussels sprouts end up on Blankie. By bath time, Blankie is looking a little dingy. And after bath time, Blankie is a little wet too. And so are Mommy and Daddy. Oh, splash time. By bedtime, Blankie is dingy, fuzzy, messy, and wet. But Luca doesn't care. Blankie goes everywhere. Time for bed, Blankie, he says. But Mommy doesn't let damp and dingy Blankie into Luca's bed. No. Instead, Blankie gets a special wash and is hung out to dry. The next day, he is given back to Luca, nice and clean. Luca is pleased to have Blankie back, but something's wrong. What could it be? What do you think? He cuddles Blankie close to try and figure out what it could be. The Gran Gran smell is gone, he says sadly. The week after, Grandma comes for another visit. She has her special wool inside a basket and promptly sits down to repair Blankie's fuzzy bits. Aww, Gran Gran to the rescue. This makes Luca very happy, especially when Gran Gran makes him hot chocolate and her yummy cinnamon rolls. When Gran Gran leaves, Luca cuddles Blankie close. Aww. And you know what? And Blankie smells just right. The end. Oh, I love this one. Thank you so much for joining me on Storytime today. I hope you enjoyed it. Luca's special blanket, a gift of love from Grandma. And this one is written by Deniese and illustrated by Stella. Beautiful, beautiful book. Heartwarming. Definitely a great one to round off our week, to end our week, to wrap us in that beautiful blanket and give us hugs. Thank you so much for joining me on Storytime. I hope you enjoyed that one. To all the grandmas out there, the grandparents, I hope you enjoyed that one. This one is for you indeed. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. And of course, thinking of my own grandma, Grandma Salia. Thank you so much. Love you so much. Yes, indeed. This has been Storytime for this week. I'm glad you were able to be with me here. Happy Friday. I hope you enjoyed it. And please do find it where you get your books. But also remember that you can find it here on Storytime if you want to go back and look at it. Support our creators and, of course, support our local bookstores. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. I appreciate each and every one of you, and, of course, appreciate your time. And all the kids that are joining us, I'm encouraging you right now, please read books even over the weekend. Find those books, read them, enjoy them, and of course share whatever you find. If it's something that we can read on Storytime, we will definitely bring it here on Storytime. Share your stories, share your amazing stories with everybody out there. Thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely day. I miss being live with you every day, but I'm still glad that we're able to do this together and you're still here enjoying Storytime. I'm still here enjoying story times with you. You're always at heart, always in my spirit. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely appreciate each and every one of you and all the amazing people that you are and everything that you bring to our communities. Thank you for being here. This has been Storytime for this week. I will see you again next week with more exciting stories, and hopefully by then I will have better information, a better understanding of my timetable, and we can see when we can start doing those evening stories, live readings, evening stories together so we can talk and interact even more. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking your time to read this story time. Go out there, make somebody smile today. Thank you so much for being here. Much love from me, and I will see you again on Monday. Bye-bye.
He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. But story time, oh, story time. Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lamada. come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be in. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be